What's up, everyone? Today is October 29th, and it's 80 degrees here in Chicagoland area, so I had to get out and enjoy some of this. Broke my sunglasses right as I was walking in here. Broke the arm over here. Time for some new sunglasses, I guess. It's a really windy day today. Hey, Joanne. How you doing today? Yeah, it was a beautiful day out here today, and I just couldn't sit at home and let it waste away. I had to come out and take a walk. I figure what better place to take a walk is at the forest preserve here, close to my house. See some of the changing trees and all that, and take a nice walk around the lake. Yeah, loving the fall colors. I just can't believe it's 80 degrees out here, and it's 2 days before Halloween. Usually the weather is really nasty right around this time around here, and it's not supposed to be that pleasant on Halloween. I heard it's supposed to be only in the 50s, and we're supposed to have some rain in the earlier part of the day. I guess it's supposed to 51 there. Yeah, I guess we're going to have that on Halloween. And yeah, they're forecasting rain during the morning hours, I guess, or in the daytime. They say it's going to clear up by trick-or-treat time, so we'll see. That still kind of sucks because it's going to be cold and kind of wet. It's really windy here today too, so hopefully I got the fuzzy caterpillar on there. So hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been live on my channel. I've been on Batty's channel a few times, but I haven't done a live myself in a while. So I'd figure I'd just... Hey, Florna. So I figured on my walk here, I'd take you guys along with me here and do my live from here. It's a pretty big park here, our forest reserve, walking trails. I don't think I've ever walked the whole thing here. I know I've walked this loop before around the hill. You can go up there and the big, oops, you can't even see it because you're looking at me. There's a big hill right there. They call that on the top there meditation point or something like that. I don't know. It's a lake. This is Maple Lake out here. I'm not sure what this little part is. I don't know if it's still considered Maple Lake or if that's called another something lake. But I do know this side is called Maple Lake. Oh, I do have sort of a little celebration kind of going. I did reach the 3K watch hours now. So I did get accepted into the YouTube partner program, which is awesome. So I'm still working on those watch hours, trying to get them up to 4,000 now. So hopefully that won't take as long as it did to get to 3,000 watch hours. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do any like membership or anything like that right now. I don't have no plans. I don't even have no merch or anything like that, which I should start looking into doing stuff like that too. And I do have one t-shirt that I've made kind of for myself. But I guess I could use that design and, you know, let other people purchase it. I wear that shirt every time, a lot of times when I go out to conventions or something like that, where, you know, people will see the shirt and will check out my channel. But maybe I should do some more of those. And like I said, I don't have any plan to do a membership or anything like that right now, so just continue working on the watch hours, try to get to 4K, just so I can monetize videos. I'd like to have, there's houses around this forest reserve are really nice too. There's one, and when you come into the forest reserve, that's really awesome. I'd really love to have that house. Hey, Bud Files. You having a good day? I'm having an awesome day today. It's 2 days before Halloween, and I'm in a short sleeve shirt. In October in Chicago, that's unheard of. Grasshoppers are still bouncing off the trail here. I've seen flies. I've seen all kinds of other bugs too. There's one grasshopper there. So all the bugs are freaking out too. They're all like, "What the hell?" Coming out and bugging everyone. Like I said, it's really windy, so I hope that the wind noise ain't bad. I guess I should be on the other side of the trail. I do have people coming up ahead of us here. I was hoping to see some more colors on the trees, but it looks like a lot of some of these trees are already bare. Came a little too late. Yeah, some of the houses along here and around the forest preserve, they have some more of those maples that turn to bright orange. And some of them are like, I don't know, like dual colored. And when you look at them, they look, I don't know, I just can't really describe it. But when you look at it, it's like, whoa, it looks weird. Just because of the colors, like the leaves are like a red, yellow on the bottom side and red on the top. So when you look at it, they're kind of moving. Like I said, I just can't describe it. And it just looks kind of weird and kind of like almost translucent when you look at it. So that's pretty wild though. But it'd be kind of cool to have a house that backs right up to a forest reserve. You don't have to worry about neighbors behind you, except for deer. And a nice in-ground pool over here too. And you don't have to worry about nothing being built behind you either, you know. Because yeah, this is pretty much protected land. They're not going to build on this unless there's a really dire emergency. Yeah, I think fishing is allowed here. Pretty sure it is. I know you can't swim there. I don't know though. The grass along the edge is kind of high all the way around. It looks like really people don't fish here though. I do see some trails on the other side, like they went down to the water. Maybe there's a spot over there too you can toss a pole in. Yeah, I don't know. Most forest reserves do allow fishing. I had never really checked into this one. Because if I go fishing, there's other forest reserves I'd much rather go to. But there's another one called Blackwell Forest Reserve. It's maybe about 20 minutes south this way. They got a huge lake over there, and it's pretty deep. So But that's a good fishing spot. My glasses keep falling down because I broke the arm off. After I leave here and get some new glasses. New sunglasses. See some people up on top of the meditation point hill there. I don't know if I want to go up to the top of that. I guess you go up the path out here and you get closer. And also that Blackwell Forest Reserve, they also have a big hill like we see in front of me here, but it's much bigger than what you see here. And they, in the wintertime, they rent inner tubes, and you go tubing down that big giant hill. So that's really fun. That's really cool. They have it all set up, big bonfire at the bottom where you can warm up, and they got some vendors with some hot chocolate and hot apple cider and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Really pretty fun winter event. A lot of this land looks kind of swampy though. I don't know, that's a big field out there. I just see a little creek there next to it. Oh, this is the overflow reservoir. So if the lake gets too full, spills over right here. Here's the spillway. That's why it looks swampy. All the cattails down there. Even huh. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that side with water in it though. Yeah, if it wasn't so windy, it'd be even more peaceful. It's that wind that really kills it. Makes it noisy anyway, I should say. It's all the leaves and the dried leaves and a lot of rustling. And these are the wetlands. So that when that gets does get full of water, mosquitoes are terrible back here probably. I don't think I've ever been back here when the mosquitoes are that bad here. Okay, where are we going to go? I'm looking at the map here. We started out over here. I parked over here. We just walked all the way around here. So we're here right now. This is I'd like to go this way, I think. I want to take a walk this way because this area of the woods is like older and the trees are more packed together here. And I haven't really gone down this way that much. I'd always go around this way, just around the lake. So today we'll go out this way, come back, and we'll go around. Pretty much do the whole thing. I'm off work. I got nothing better to do. So why not get the exercise? I've been off work all this week. Well, pretty much last couple weeks as well too. My glass is all drooping. Even though I go to the office, I don't really do much. Sit around there, talk to people, bullshit, have fun, and do a couple things here and there, right? But nothing really of major importance. I've unboxed some switches, put them on the thing for staging, and there's the other techs that know what's going on with the switches. So I'm just kind of helping them out, getting them ready. So if I had my own project, then I'd be able to set up my own switches and stuff like that. But that's not going on right now. They don't have anything like that for me. But I do have a lot of vacation, so that's what I'm taking now. Taking a bunch in November and December as well too. That's why I'm not really doing anything either, because they don't want to put me on anything, because I'm only going to be in the office for a week or two, then I'm on vacation again. Yeah, look up ahead, see. Yeah, this goes into the older section of the forest preserve. This whole area on this side is kind of new, with the walking trails and open, to the public. And it was just much smaller back here several years ago. I don't know how many years now. I do like being in here, especially when it's windy. I know there was another time I did a live stream. I was walking and it was windy as well. And once you get into the big trees like this, look at this. It's a floating leaf. Must be attached to a spider web. That was cool though. Yeah, this does look pretty though. This would be good to do like a haunted trail, at night. They do have a couple of those around here where they set up their walking trails in their woods. I think the town of Wooddale has that. They have a little forest reserve area that they walking trails in it, and then during Halloween they set that up as a spooky trails. How you doing, E.T.? Hope everything's going good. Yeah, it's much quieter in here with don't have the wind blasting in your ears. Now you hear the wind up above now, and just the rustling of the trees up there. And not so windy down here. Bench. All right, man, cool. Early voting, I haven't voted yet. My polling place is block, and at the end of the block, and you go down in another block, so it's about 2 blocks away. And there's my polling place. I can walk to it. I've walked to it several times. So usually I just end up on voting day. Because I think I have to go somewhere else to vote early. I know I can't go there to vote early. Ooh, sunny part. Now we're back out exposed into the open. Nail in. Yeah, the only time I didn't even back in COVID, I know I got sent a mail-in vote, but I still went and voted in person. Yeah, that's why the woods are creepy at night. You hear woods creaking and branches and trees kind of rubbing together from the winds, and yeah, it makes weird noises. Had to look at. Yeah, there are some people on ballots that is like, who the hell is this person? Never heard anything about this guy. And how come there are some people they're unopposed? You know, they put them on the ballot, but they're unopposed. You know, they're like, okay, do I want to vote for you? What if I write my own name in there? I didn't see this. We came to a fork in the road. I don't know which way to. There's Rosedale Avenue. We're gonna take the high road. Because I know there's a busy street coming up out this way, and there's a bridge that goes over it, and I think this path goes to the bridge. I hope anyway. I'm pretty sure it does because it goes up. And that other path is leading to the road. You can hear the motorcycles going down the road now. Oh yeah, here's the bridge. There you can see some of the nicer ornamental trees that the houses have down the road here. This is Bloomingdale Road. No, I really can't see much into the houses. It's still a big chunk of the forest reserve. Yeah, I used to be able to park right over there to go to this forest reserve, but then they made the bigger forest reserve, and now that became part of the parking for that building there. I guess some people would still park there going to the forest reserve, come back and their car was towed away. So yeah, be careful where you park over here. But I guess that was when it like kind of first opened. It doesn't really happen anymore because now you can kind of tell that it's not parking for the forest reserve there. But people were so used to parking over there before that they continued to do it for a while. But that would kind of suck. Go for a nice walk and now you're walking home. There's through rocks just out of nowhere. There's another trail that goes off. Yeah, it's too bad. Right? There's an oranger one tree there. I'm looking for more variations in color. I like those ones that they turn like red. It's like your yard, huh? That'd be a pretty nice yard. And my daughter just bought a puppy from a person. It's a Sheltie puppy, so she brought it from a breeder, and it was up in Wisconsin. And they had a beautiful farm. You had to drive up this road through the woods, past a little barn, and the house is at the end of the road. You know, they had a nice yard and everything, and there was birds flying around. I was sitting there while my daughter and the lady were talking. I'm looking outside. I seen blue jays, hawks, deer, all in like within 2 or 3 minutes. I was like, wow, this place is awesome. My glasses are starting to bug me now. Uh-oh. Something's on fire. Yeah, it is. We do have fire warnings up today too, because it's been so dry here, and now we have winds that are 40 miles an hour. Yeah, I wish we could get eagles up here. I have to drive a little bit south to like the Joliet area. They have there's eagles flying around down there. And the woodpeckers, we have woodpeckers here. I got a woodpecker that comes to my house and bangs on the darn gutter. And it's like, what the heck? You're not gonna get no bugs out of that? Yeah, right, E.T.? Oh wow! I thought this was I thought that house was like a. And I saw just the tables and stuff like that. I thought it was like a picnic area for, you know, for the forest visitor. No, that's a house. That's like their backyard. Right? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, blue jays do that to you guys. Now, blue jays around here, they just make a lot of noise. But those darn woodpeckers. Yeah, he looks like Woody Woodpecker too. He's got the red head, little frickin'. I'm turning around. A little tuft on top of his head and everything. Boop, 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 boop. I go out there and scare it away, but the next day he's back doing it again. What the heck, dude? Doesn't that hurt? Ooh, it's on the other side of the fence. Looks like it just drops off here. It does just drop off. Got a cliff here. Huh. I don't get over to this side very often. It's been a long time. I do have a video coming out tomorrow We'll be premiering tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock Central Time. This is our muskrat time. Muskrat traps, huh? You sell those? Oh, what do you do with muskrat? Or is it for fur? Anyway, I do have that video dropping tomorrow. It's our Halloween kind of special, I guess. Me and Batty did an investigation at a haunted restaurant called the Country House. So I hope you guys come by and check that out tomorrow night. Just to keep them from destroying the lake, huh? Not too familiar with what muskrats do. Are they invasive, you know, like beavers where they'll flood areas, or? I wonder what this was down over here. I see they're doing more. A big, literally fence ain't gonna stop nobody, man. There's a huge gap under there. That's somebody's like business here or something. The storage. It's probably owned by the village. You see like municipal type stuff in there. There's a huge mansion back there, tucked into the woods. Yeah, that's a huge house though. It weakens the dams. Okay. I don't think we have. Well, I guess we do, but not as a problem, I guess. But I have seen a couple muskrats now and then. You see more raccoons, possums, skunk, a lot of that kind of rodents around here. Yeah, it's definitely municipal building here. You got the snow plows out there, stuff. Yeah, we're still rounding that house back there. That thing is massive, man. I know we do have beaver around here too. There's, especially when you get closer to the Fox River out there, and they cause a lot of mayhem and they flood areas. So yeah, people have to go and blow up the beaver dams. All right, where are we? Did I pass something up? Where are we at? Oh, we went all the way down here. I went the wrong way. So that was that path that we were supposed to go on. Okay. Well, I gotta find that path again. Because this doesn't bring us back. I guess there is a spot that goes this way, but they don't have anything else. Wow, we made it all the way over here already. So, head back this way and try to find that one loop. Yeah, it'll bring us back by this huge mansion again. But it is pretty cool that
my house, but it wasn't like that.
you know, you can have these things around, close to the house where you can get out and do something without really spending any money. Because so many things right nowadays just cost money, whatever, no matter what you do. Of course, I had to get use a little bit of gas to get here, but it's close enough. It's probably just a few cents worth. But I have to pay admission. Like I said, we have the Morton Arboretum, which when you pass by that, because they just have all different kinds of trees. So yeah, when you pass by there, it's so cool looking at all the colors. Let's go walking around on the Arboretum. They want, I think it's $20 for admission. Which I understand. They're an arboretum. They're taking care of the grounds, which the grounds are beautiful. Taking care of the trees and planting new species and planting new stuff all the time. So they need the money to do all that, but man, it's just seems out of the question to go walk around the woods and look at trees for $20. And I said, I understand it, but I can't justify myself going there. Unless there's something else going on. They do have like the Illuminations Christmas special. When they do have like the special things out there, it's a little more worth it because now you got something else to go see. Like when they had the giant troll sculptures out there, I'd wanted to go out there and do that and video that. Never got around to it, and then now they're all gone. But I did see some other YouTubers did get out there and get them on video, so that was kind of cool. I think Jake at the Carpetbagger went there. Right, exactly. You have an incentive to go there instead of just trees. I can see trees everywhere. I can't see, specialty trees and stuff like that, but that normally don't grow around here. But hey, eventually I'll see them if I get in there. I haven't seen that path again. I think I kind of see it over there on the other side. I haven't seen the one entrance here. That was a big tree that fell over. Looks like it took. How did that happen like that? Where it was in between? Weird. Well, yeah, it was by the two rocks. That's right, Joanne. I was looking for the other side of it because it looks like the loop comes back onto this trail, but I didn't. We saw the entrance. I never saw the exit one. Guess we'll find it. Yeah, this house over here reminds me of something you would see up on the north, along Lake Michigan. Like in Glencoe or Highland Park. They have a lot of those homes like that with a lot of glass. Now here it is. I see the sign up there. So let's see if we can follow this. We'll probably get lost now because all the leaves covering the trail. Won't be able to see where the actual trail goes. The Savannah Trail. No, so far it looks all right. I wonder, maybe was this the exit? So maybe we'll loop around and come back to, we missed where the entrance was. Maybe. No, there's this part of the woods. No, actually, this whole forest reserve here, I don't think that I haven't heard any stories about this one. Not too far to the west though is yeah, really not too far, a couple miles, is what the heck is that called? Munger Road. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the Munger Road is. There was a movie made about it. It's like a creek bed there. Yeah, this is definitely a trail less traveled. You know, and there's Robinson's Woods also. That's pretty close to, really close to O'Hare Airport though. That's probably about 30-minute drive away from here. And you got Bachelor's Grove to the south. That's haunted, like no tomorrow. But that's a 45-minute hour drive to get to that. And that's only because you gotta take the side streets and stoplights and traffic. It'd probably only be a 30-minute trip too if it had some expressway that was close by. I like how they planted like a different type of foliage. It's all green. You can see a green wall over there in front of the houses. Yeah, that subdivision over there has got some huge houses though. Yeah, Bloomingdale, parts of Bloomingdale anyway, I guess, are pretty ritzy part of town. Same with the town I live in, Glen Ellen. Where I live is not. You know, I'm on kind of regular housing, half acre. But yeah, these houses are huge. Even if I had the money, I don't think I don't need a house that big. I don't know what I would do with it. You know, I basically spend my time now in just a couple of rooms in my own house. Spend more time in the garage than outside. So why do I need a big house like that? I'd never be inside of it. See, now this is where it's like, okay, where'd the trail go? Night Florida, you know, sure, it'd be nice. I got it. But yeah, I'd feel that a lot of the rooms would just go unused. You know, half the house would be empty most of the time. Yeah, we must have missed the entrance to this trail, and that Two Rocks thing was the exit of it. Yeah, it's starting to get, I start feeling the warmth now. I see. It wasn't my mic, it was frickin' YouTube that muted. Darn it. I don't even know what the heck I said now. But yeah, can you hear me now? Okay, is the sound working now, guys? Yeah, maybe because when I hit to turn the camera around, maybe I accidentally hit the mute there. Well, that's a bummer. I don't even remember what I was saying before. I know I was talking about Star Grove for a little bit there, because it kind of reminded me of walking into the Star Grove Cemetery. And I was thinking, man, tonight or tomorrow night would have been a perfect night to get out to Star Grove because of the temperatures here. The only problem with walking out to Star Grove, it's a 3.5 mile hike to get to the place. And you're gonna do your investigations or whatever and mess around out there for an hour or two. Then you still gotta walk 3.5 miles back out. So, yeah, that's a big, gotta prepare for that one. Or you gotta get some bicycles or something so you can ride those in there, because you can't bring any motorized vehicles back into there. It's kind of like a forest preserve, but it's still owned by the government, Fish and Wildlife, I believe. So the only motorized vehicles out there are government vehicles. So yeah, we did make it out of that loop, back onto the main trail again, crossing the bridge. Yeah, I think you could get an e-bike out there too. I don't have one of those. I looked into renting one, but yeah, I'm kind of leery about that too, because you know, if you rent an e-bike out there and take it out there, you know, you're going to be in places where you have to leave it to get into the structures and stuff like that. So I hate to have somebody come along and mess with them and stuff like that. But I'm sure it probably wouldn't be a problem, especially how far me and Bat Reek can get into the place. Usually we don't see anybody. We are the only people out there. But that's not to say people have been out there, because when we get out to those places, you can see evidence of people being there. So even though we're alone at the time, who knows how long that will be. But if you wanted solitude and get away from people, noise, everything, that's the place to go, is the Joliet Arsenal. You get out deep into that place and you hear no traffic noises. You don't hear anything pretty much, except your own thoughts, your own footsteps, and the animals around you. But it is a pretty wild place though. And especially seeing when you're walking down those paths and roads like that, you just come across a telephone pole with a street light hanging out there, and you're just like, you know, and it reminds you that, you know, at one time, yeah, this place is pretty active. But yeah, now it just kind of looks like it was a post-apocalyptic, you know, place, and to see the remnants of the old civilization. Which is why I like that place. It's cool. Yeah, especially too, we walking in through the woods, and all of a sudden you see a huge building and within the woods. So you go in there and check it out, and it's all gutted and everything like that, but still the shell's there, and it's kind of see. And they did a lot of there's a lot of those videos out there I do have. There's a few of those other buildings that we haven't got to yet, so we're still planning on going to check them out. Hopefully we can get there in time, because I know they are slowly leveling those buildings and tearing stuff up as they can, because some of them they can't touch because of environmental reasons. But There's others that they can tear down and slowly tearing down as they get funding to do those things. Turning it back into prairie land. They do have buffalo out there now too, or bison I should say, not buffalo. Yeah, they have a big area too they cordoned off just for the bison. So you can't go through there. Not that I really want to either, because I wouldn't want to get head-butted by a freaking bison. Trees cracking back there. But yeah, it kind of does suck because to get to the around us, now you have to go further to go around where the bison are held now. So makes some trips a little longer. And they do have, the Star Grove cemeteries out there, and Klinger cemeteries on that property too. Star Grove Cemetery is a very interesting place. I really like that one. I want to go back to that. I feel there's something there. When I was there the last time, there was knocking coming from the ground by one of the gravestones I was at. I tried to get that on the camera. I was even pointing down there. I don't think the camera picked it up. But yeah, that whole cemetery gave me the same feeling you get when you're at Bachelor's Grove. You definitely could feel something. It's I don't really want to say it's heavy or anything like that, but you definitely feel a presence. And it's just when you're standing in that cemetery, it just gives you an odd feeling. Kind of like when you're in Bachelor's Grove, you just feel odd. You don't. It's not anything negative. It doesn't feel like really. It just feels like something's watching you, or something's with, or is present. Even leading up to the Star Grove, felt like we were being watched the whole time walking in there. And it's got that long driveway, just like a long pathway to get to the cemetery, just like Bachelor's Grove too. But the Klinger Cemetery, I don't think, I don't know if there's anything out there, but I would go back and investigate it just to check it out. I think I did try a little bit there, but I didn't get anything. Maybe I could go back to do a little later one. And another cemetery that's out on the Joliet property is, I don't even think it has a name. We have a cemetery. There's go under an arch. Feels okay in the parking lot, then you go under the arch. The cemetery, it feels different. Yeah, heavy. Yeah, I know what they mean like that. White Cemetery was like that. I've been to White Cemetery twice. Both times, as soon as I got there, it kind of had it feels like I have a headache, or like a headache is coming on. Twice. And as soon as you leave, you don't have that feeling anymore. I know I was on Frank's stream, Art of Morbid, and we were talking about maybe going out to Blood's Grove Cemetery, which I'd like to go back out there to, or Blood's Point. That cemetery supposedly has a witch buried there, but also that whole road is called Blood Point Road. I guess the whole road is claimed to be haunted. There's ghost cars and stuff like that going down the road. I guess back in the 20s and 30s, back in the mafia days, or not the mafia days, but the Al Capone, and I guess that is mafia, but Al Capone days and stuff like that. They went out that way and dumped bodies. So that's what how that road became haunted. Also, there's some roads up in Barrington too that are like that too, where they dump roads on these really secluded, dump bodies down these really secluded roads. I can't remember the name of that cemetery that's up in Barrington up there. I was there one time. That was the one I was doing the EVP too, and it said, Sean, I'm behind you, or Sean, I'm following you. And I think it was Necrophonics. That was pretty wild. But yeah, I'd like to go to Bloods Point again, especially if we can get together with Frank. It's been a while. Last time I was out with him was when we went to Bachelor's Grove. So that was really cool. Back by the Maple Lake again. Go around the giant hill there, back to the parking lot, and we'll call it a day, I guess. Yeah, it's good. Good walk. I thought it'd take a little longer than an hour, though. Actually, I'm surprised that we're just at an hour right now. I'm wondering how much trick-or-treaters will have this year. I remember last year we didn't have too many because the weather wasn't so good. What is that? That's the Maple Lake Trail. You know, go back this way. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be dying right now if I was dressed like her. I'm pretty hot as it is. Yeah, I'd be losing five pounds a minute. Yeah, I guess this lake really isn't set up for fishing. I never really thought so much of it. But I haven't been went fishing in a long time. Oh yeah, it was because of school nights. Yeah, it is a Thursday too, so maybe that'll have been a little bit. Where I live though, the houses are kind of spaced kind of far apart, so it's not really set up and really good for trick-or-treating, you know. You end up doing a lot of walking trick-or-treating in my neighborhood. So I'm sure a lot of them go to the other side where you know, the downtown area is of Glen Ellen, where the houses are much closer together, much bigger. Those are all the millionaires and everybody lives. So yeah, if I was a kid, I'd be like, I want to go over there. I could hit twice as many houses, and they probably have twice as good stuff. I do have to get me one of those e-bikes though. I've been looking at them, trying to watching the prices. They have gone down since I started looking at them. I just can't justify spending that much right now to not really knowing how much I'll use it. But I guess if I had it, I might use it more. I don't, it's one of those things. The heck was that? Oh, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the sign over here because this lake doesn't really look like it's set up for fishing. I don't see anybody, any spots where anybody would hang out, be fishing all day. So maybe they don't have fishing in this one. I have one of those trees in my backyard, locust trees that grow those banana looking pods. I hate that tree. It's got some huge thorns on it and drops those pods all over the place. Like the 3 Japanese maples just out there by themselves. Oh, there's a couple more right there. Starting to grow. Those Japanese maples look pretty cool though. You get that deep, deep red color. Yeah, back there, that looks cool. The tree line. Just wish it was a little more colorful. I think came too late. We missed it. I see some color back over in that way, but it looks like it would have been more colorful, but a lot of the trees are bare now. All right. Just about back to the car here. Not to keep that in mind. This is like, I can do the whole thing over here in an hour. Or just over an hour. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the information sign over here. Oh no, they have size limits. Yeah, muskie, northern pike, largemouth bass, and smallmouth bass. Yeah, it just doesn't. So yeah, you can fish out here. It just doesn't look like anybody really has. You don't see any spots along the shores or anything like that where, like I said, people hang out and cast their lines from. Everything on the same side of it. And I was about to say, I know pretty much all forest preserves in Illinois, I think you could fish at. So I don't know, less specifically posted. Anyway, guys, back at the car. Oh, let's go sit. There's a bench right over here. Let's sit at the bench for a minute. see y'all. Oh, hey. Don't fall. All right. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, thank y'all for joining me here, coming along for a little walk. Time is, and it's probably about 2 o'clock, I guess now. What time is it? Yeah, almost 2 o'clock. I think my wife will be home from work about 3:30, 4. I think, yeah, about 3:30. So yeah, perfect. I get back home. See what I can do around there. I already did a bunch of stuff before I left the house here, to make sure I did my husbandly duties and did the dishes. Since I am the one home right now, she's the only one working. Even though I still get paid, you know. I'm just not actively doing anything. And I wish I just had a little bit more money. I'd get out and do some more videos with this at this time, but you know, got Thanksgiving rolling around, and we got Christmas right after that. Yeah, it's time to start being wise with the money. I do have coming up in November. I do have another con. That's a horror con. Another Days of the Dead is in. I don't remember what date it is. I know it's in the middle of November, I think. So I'll be going to that. So I did buy tickets for that. Man, several weeks ago. I think the beginning of October I bought tickets for that. Right, money's not going to last long, especially when December comes. But yeah, Thanksgiving is another big one that we got a lot of. Do usually a big dinner, have a lot of family over, so a lot of money gets spent on food then. Then we have Christmas, and that's when the rest of the money goes away. I gotta get some new glasses now. I broke this darn arm off. Yeah, let's see what time. I got 13. I'll end this in 2 minutes, so we'll end at 1:15. 1 hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time, is my premiere for the Country House Restaurant Investigation. Yeah, start buying Christmas presents, right? See, yeah, the money's going to start flowing out at exponential rates. But yeah, be sure to come by and check out my video tomorrow night. Check out me and Bat Rican doing this investigation. Bat Rican's video drops on Halloween evening. His will be the next on the 31st at 9 p.m. So a little bit later, just to allow, you know, people out there trick-or-treating to get that done and get home and, you know, maybe be around to check them out. But yeah, we'll be sharing everything out when those lives begin. So hopefully I'll see you all there. What else do I got? Like I said, I got the coming up in November. We got the Days of the Dead Horror Con I'll be going to, and hopefully anything else that comes along right now. If anything comes up, especially if we can get something going with Frank, I'll probably do that. You know, especially if we can keep the cost down. If it's just gas, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of people are doing Halloween lives. I've seen that too. So that's why I kind of want to do mine tonight, trying to get it out of the way. No, tomorrow night, sorry. Tomorrow night, the day before. So that's, you know, gets out of the way. And not to interfere with trick-or-treating and, you know, with Bat Rican's live too, because he said he was going to drop his on Thursday, so. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to start thinking about doing merchandise and maybe doing, you know, some kind of membership thing, but nothing's set in stone yet. This is all just planning. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do. I know right now I think the super chats and stuff are turned on, but that's just about it. I have to kind of make a plan. But again, I appreciate y'all being here with me and taking the walk. I'm gonna let y'all go and hope you have a great rest of your afternoon and great evening ahead. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Take care, y'all, and God bless. Love y'all.